You're not here just to get by or check a box. You are here for something different. Perhaps it's your desire to chase the dawn while the rest of the world sleeps, to embrace the challenge in exchange for that hint of glory you'll soon feel while pouring your morning coffee and starting your day. Or maybe it's your fascination with the idea that every time you wonder if there's more, if you still have something to give, the answer always seems to be yes. Maybe that's precisely what you are capable of in a world of finiteness and constraints. It seems to be the only thing absolutely limitless. The human soul undergoes a kind of transformation, if you will, every time we look at what currently exists and decide that soon it will be the gateway to something more. And this is life's best-kept secret, the word decide. The idea that we choose whether to accept things as they are or change them. That we have within us the ability to push ourselves beyond, like never before, to find what once existed only in our imagination. And this will always be true if you get what you seek, what you are willing to endure. While some see this exchange as too much, as a cost too high, others see it as the opportunity of a lifetime. The opportunity to give a piece of yourself so that you can grow and improve in everything. Every step is much more than a point on the earth. It's a statement, a commitment to give more than most would, so that you can feel what only a few will feel. So remember, when things seem mundane, when it's easier to say enough or turn the page, the simple act of moving forward puts you in the minority. It positions you to live life as it should be lived. You are here to appreciate the present and invest in it, letting the value of your courage accumulate, allowing your resilience to remind you of how much control you have and how much awaits you. If only you say yes when it hurts, move forward when the path is uncertain, believe when possibility exists only in your mind. You are here because, even though it might be easier to watch life pass from the sidelines, the risk, the sacrifice, is worth it. It's worth being able to look back one day down the road and know that at least you had the courage to play the game. As Thoreau said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation and go to the grave with the song still inside them. Probably an astute observation, as most deaths are potential laid to rest. Most stories are about what could have been, perhaps simply because it's easier for the ego to talk about how life could have looked if it had cared enough to shape it, rather than having truly put its own skin in the game and failed. But there lies the misunderstanding. Entering the chaos of life with the hope of taming it is why we are here. Yes, it hurts, of course. Failing hurts, being vulnerable hurts. Putting yourself out there, especially when it seems like all eyes are on you, hurts. But that pain is a fraction of the pain the road describes. Falling hurts, but it hurts less than wishing you had the courage to fall. Being ridiculed hurts, but it hurts less than being a spectator on the sidelines, simultaneously wishing for the courage to act in your own life. What prevents us from moving forward, from building? We know life is short. We know regret is the ultimate pain. We know how much opportunity is out there. So why shouldn't we go? Why should we relegate dreaming to sleep? In his famous speech, The Man in the Arena, Ted said it doesn't matter. The critic doesn't matter. The man pointing out where the strong man stumbles or where the doer of deeds could have done them better doesn't matter. Credit belongs to the man actually in the arena, whose face is marked by dust, sweat, and blood. That man strives valiantly, makes mistakes, comes up short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But that man actually strives to do the deeds, knows great enthusiasms, great devotions, spends himself for a worthy cause. At best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement. And at worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. No one content with their life will ever stand up to bring you down. There has never been a critic deeply immersed in their journey who took the time to mock or scoff at the man in the arena. I think our fear is pointed in the wrong direction. It shouldn't focus on the opinions of those who haven't yet themselves crossed those gates. No, the fear should be letting life pass without ourselves crossing them. The fear should be contributing to Thoreau's statistic of silent desperation, the one most men face. But you are not like most men or women, not because you've been given special power or status, but because you have decided. You can choose not to be like most people. The basic math Considering the number of people in the stands compared to the number of people on stage, in the field, or in the arena, tells the story. Kurt Vonnegut once observed, "Anyone can sit in the stands. Anyone can decide from the back rows whether to applaud, point, whistle, or cheer. But the one who puts themselves in the game and enters the arena, who looks at the finiteness of life and says, 'This is my reason to start building, to put everything on the line, because if I fail, it means I was one of the few who looked around and said, this is not greater than me. This world is not predefined. It's built in real time by those willing to cross the gates and enter the arena, not the critics, but the proponents.'" And look, everyone has a thing. I don't know what that thing is for you, but you do. Probably, you think about it all the time, dream about it every day. You probably know it's there, where your heart is pulling you. Don't let your life become a statistic. Don't dare to go to that cemetery having been someone who clung more to excuses than to what mattered most in your life. So go, enter the arena, and if they point, let them point. If they criticize, let them criticize. Your concern shouldn't focus on those who wish they had the courage to cross those gates. It's a matter that concerns you personally. It's about you. It's about understanding the beauty, opportunity, and freedom contained in life. It's for those who find the courage to reach out and take it.